There we go. The microphone is properly set up. Hello, give me a minute to get set up. I'm not ready for the start of the stream, especially today because I lost track of time entirely. I was cleaning my room a little bit, and and then my alarm went off, and I went, oh shit. But today we are gonna just play more Turok because I was enjoying Turok, and I don't have another game lined up at the moment. Um, but yeah, lots going on today. This is the day after the Game Awards, which I will be talking about. I'm sorry, I was a minute late because I'm still trying to clean things up. And hi, Fidget, it's good to see you. Hi, Kelsey. How are you both? How are things? How are you two? I I my bed's gonna be a mess because I was not prepared because I thought I had more time. I thought it was noon and then my alarm went off. I was like, it's 1 o'clock already. So apologies. Um, the Game Awards were rigged. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't put too much stock in the Game Awards anyway. Like we've kind of ever since the Game Awards started, really, we've kind of known they weren't all that serious. Like, we've made them a big thing because E3 died, but like, really, I don't put much stock in it. You know what I mean? How long an extra minute is? I'm sorry, I tried. I tried as quickly as possible to get ready. I'm just overwhelmed because I have all sorts of things that I need to do. Now, you guys might not necessarily notice this, but I installed Sans' Christmas gift, and it is super awesome. It's not gonna change anything on stream, sadly, but it makes the experience a lot better for me. So I'm looking forward to that. Um, yeah, I think for now, I think that's pretty much. Okay, hold on. I'm still I legitimately scrambled to get stream started, and I'm sorry for that. What did Sans do? Were you not here for stream yesterday? Or not yesterday, but Tuesday. Won more than one award. I mean, to be fair, it was a pretty stacked year in general. Like, there were a lot of really good games that I feel like in more boring years would have won awards, you know what I mean? Um, it's unfortunate that not everyone could win the awards, you know? Um, Forgot a lot of things. No, it's okay. Sans gifted me a new monitor, and I am very crazy happy with it. Um, the only thing that that I need to figure out a solution to is that I need to find a way to split HDMI audio because like my console, because my old monitor used to be a TV, it had its own speakers, but this is a monitor and doesn't have speakers, so I can't just rely on that. Who are you again? Understandable. Um but yeah, they're I mean the Game Awards it's tough to explain, but I just don't really put that much stock in it. Like I really just am like, okay, that's yeah, sure. Like I don't have a particularly big investment. Also, sorry, I need to adjust because my okay. I should have done this before stream, but I didn't, and I'm sorry for that. Sans, Sansies, it's good to see you. Hello, hello. Horse Girl game got best. Yes. Yeah, which I'm glad for. I think. I mean, I hear good things. Okay, sorry. I'm disoriented. I'm discombobulated. Hi. Okay, so it looks like my camera is aimed pretty well. I had to adjust things for the new monitor. Which, thank you, Sans. It makes me so happy. And it's so cool how Sans promised to gift me 200 gift subs. Isn't that awesome? Sans is such a legend. Are you using your DisplayPort cable? No, I'm using HDMI. Is DisplayPort better? I thought HDMI was just better. Gift note I presented instructed you to. Oh shit! Really? I didn't see a gift note. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go spelunking to change out cables. What the fuck? Oh, I understand now. Sorry, hold on. My thing is now improperly, because now I have a 1440p screen. Something I'll call yeah, basically. I mean, but that's every game. Okay, it's not quite perfect, but... There we go. Here to do... Today, we see Shadow breaking the game. I'm not breaking the game. I am legitimately not breaking the game. And I'm sorry, Sans. I didn't realize DisplayPort was better. But, after stream, I will mess with things then. It's so weird to see games running at a higher than 60 frame rate. I know some people can't tell the difference. I can tell the difference, but I'm not, like, enamored with the difference. Does that make sense? Has almost double the bandwidth as Oh! Okay, that explains it, because I was looking up if this monitor had speakers, and I thought I saw it say that it was 180 hertz, and I was like, but it told me it was 144. Oh, wait, load. Sorry, I just realized. You don't hear the game? Oh, jeez. Okay, sorry. How about now? Okay, good. Shadow the human, I can't see above. No, you can, but there are some people who can't, you know? I'm one of those people who like, if I pay attention to it, I can notice it, but it's not... I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, this is only in 120 FPS, I can't play it. Like, I'm not that strict about it. You have a 20... No, I have a 3060. which I don't know if that's better or worse.
Oh dear, I'm old. Penis.
Oh dear, I'm old. Thank you, Jade. Hold on, the audio's a little loud for me. Whoops, that's not. I'm just gonna. Okay, that's better, I think. That's fine, but yeah, use the display port. Oh, okay. Yeah, apologies. Didn't know there would be such a dramatic difference. See, the other thing too is that a little behind the scenes shadow lore, but for some reason no computer I've ever used uses HDMI properly. So every computer I've had, I had to use an HDMI to VGA adapter, and that's what I was doing for my previous monitor. So I figured, like, well, I don't need the adapter anymore. I can just do straight HDMI to HDMI. So I didn't realize DisplayPort would be better. Struggling with massive stream delay? Is it? Is it actually? If so, I'll look into it. I don't see any dropped frames right now, so I don't know. You're not lagging? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, Jade. Honestly, the Game Awards, when I was streaming, or, you know, I was watching it, like, it was a mess. Russian drones. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm looking up a guide. Call me weak, but I don't want to be stuck on this level for ages. Turok level 5 keys. Let's see. Level 4 keys, I guess. While I look up where the hell I'm supposed to go, I have to say, a lot of the announcements, some of the announcements were cool, no doubt, but like, Game Awards was pretty underwhelming for me. That should have fixed it. I F5'd. Good, good. This is not what I'm looking for. God, why is it so... Okay, let's see. God, it's so frustrating because I'm looking up level 5 keys and it gives me the locations of keys in level 5. But I look up level 4 keys and it gives me the locations of keys to unlock level 4. Award sucked. Nobody's excited for whatever. Nobody cares about Mega Man 12. You know, it's so funny. I was sitting there like this. That's pretty sad that it's just Mega Man 12 when people have been begging for like X9 and Legends 3 and all that. Um, um, level 8 key, level 6 key, 12, level 6 key. What the fuck? No, this isn't. Are they begging for X9 or for them to do I mean, both. Where the fur? That's so obnoxious. What do you mean? I'm sorry. This is all sorts of... How do I... Okay, it's on level 3. Which I thought I found all the keys in. Get why they're hesitant to make an X game. The pattern being that the new one is always a step down from... I mean, that wasn't the case up to X4. People consider X4 the best one. And X has been on downward ever since they decided to not make X5 for the Saturn. Except for Mega Man X7, Flame Higher. Yeah. Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Okay, so we need to go to level 3. Located at the end of the corridor, found at the bottom of the large descending stairs that you activate. Okay. But what if they made Mega Man X9 and it was for the Saturn? What do you think about that, Sans? Fuck yeah. So funny, the flamer has one voice. Bird of the ground. Yes. Bird of the ground. That, you know, honestly, to me, that's not even that weird, because in Sonic Adventure, the first one, there's the Tails fight with Eggman, where they get a load of this, and like you can cut it off. Get a load of this. I've been getting too many ports at the time for people to port games to the Saturn. You're absolutely right. You know what I did buy a little while back? I bought someone was making, like, you know, Dreamcast discs for games, and they made the Dreamcast port of Half-Life 1 like on a disc, and I was like, that's so cool. The notoriously canceled port of Half-Life 1. Also, maybe I'm crazy, maybe you guys can enlighten me, but I remember subscribing to Game Informer once, and they had like a little article that was like, Half-Life 3D, because like, apparently they were doing like a 3D version of the original Half-Life, and I feel like I never heard about that since. You had the opportunity to play the original authentic Blue Shift on Dreamcast. I have not played Blue Shift, to be honest with you. So I'd probably at least play it on PC first, you know? Wait, that can't be what they mean. No, that can't be. Hold on. Key is located at the end of the corridor, found at the bottom of the large descending stairs that you activate with a switch on the upper platform to the left. The only way The switch is to go up and around to the right. That makes no sense. Dreamcast and then moved... Really? Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that. I do eventually want to finish Half-Life Decay with Will. Dampening. God, this is... It's one of those things. Okay. So yeah, he's going here. Fighting those guys. Fought that thing. Fuck you, ads. You jump in the water. Yeah, I've been there. Right, I've been there. Smash Bros. Ultimate Falco down Tompla's down smash. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Jade. What the hell? Level 8 key. Hit the switch. Okay, so we're in the temple. Hit that center switch. Lowers the thing in front. Go through the portal. And then you... Yeah, you go through the maze thing. Level 7 key. What the fuck? Where? Where am I missing? This is so confusing. So good audio factor from video games? Do tell, unless you mean that. I'm sorry if this is not exciting for the moment. I can't figure out where this level 5 key is. Yeah, I've already been through that. Yeah, I've done that floor switch. Yeah, I've gone there. What the fuck? Just learn the... I have! I know roughly the entire level, and I don't know where... I don't know where the last level 5 key is. There's no, like... Okay, look. I am looking for... This is not very helpful, actually. Okay, so it's in level 2, I think? Okay, hold on, I have to go to the level... God. Find the exit to this level ASAP. You know what? It's probably faster if I just head this way. And Sans, why don't you learn the level? Huh? Why is it on me? Why don't you do it? Pixel! Hey! Good to see you. I'm struggling right now with many things, but specifically Turok. Because I only played Turok multiplayer. Damn, what an absolute Chad. Level 2. Okay. Okay, hold on. Now I need to pull up a level 2 guide to make sure I can find the level 5 key. Turok 2 deathmatch with cerebral boars was fun. That sounds like a cerebral bore to me. Sorry. Okay. Take the path to the right of the level exit transporter. That's it? No. That can't be right. Hey Pixel, what, out of curiosity, what Pokemon do you like besides, you know, the Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, you know, line? Well, you said you started streaming right when I deemed you when you were streaming today. Yeah, well, I mean, I really need to think about what to stream next. Part of me really does want to stream Expedition 33, because, like, I've heard nothing but good things about it. And it looked good from what I played. So, like, from what I played, from what I saw, like my friend was playing, and I was like, that looks good. And then Totodile and Cyndaquil. Okay. What about legendaries? Brotodile. Yo, bro. Brodo by Africa. Or, Africa by Brodo. Sorry, whatever. I know music. Even though I can't show it on stream, it is very cool to be playing this at 120 FPS. And, like, actually having it display at that rate. Could be playing at 180. I will be once I you know, set that up. The thing is, it was hard enough to get HDMI just because, like, I have such a complicated situation, you know? You gotta dig and crawl for every advantage. Not the level exit. I'm going in circles. trying to play Doom Eternal at PS5. I don't know about that, but, you know. Well, okay, I was just saying before stream, the only thing that I'm gonna have to find a workaround for is, this monitor doesn't have speakers, so HDMI, I need to find a way to get the audio through HDMI to play to an external speaker. As opposed, because, like, my old monitor was a TV, so... Oh, shh! Do you have speakers? I have speakers, but I don't know how I'm gonna get from HDMI to speakers.
I am Turok.
I'm sorry, I don't know the, like, technical language. There should be a headphone jack in the back of the monitor that you'd plug into the speaker. Oh, really? Oh. That would be ideal. Well, it sounds like I'm gonna have a lot of fun lifting and digging through cables after stream. Am I going backwards? I might be going backwards, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a 3 by the DisplayPort input. Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't see it, but now that I know, I will do that. If your speakers take 3... No, they take 3.5. Place! Place! Who's gonna rock the place? Place! Place! You're right. Who is gonna rock the place? Kelsey. Oh, man. It's a good thing Groovy isn't here. He'd be quite upset. Okay, this is the only... Okay, hold on. So it says... Let me double check what it says. It says... Why is everything gotta load? Okay, take the path to the right of the level exit transporter. That's what it says. I mean, is it talking about to the right? There's no right. And also, I might be going insane, but, like, didn't it already tell me I found all the keys in this level? How is it that I'm still missing the key, even if it tells me I found all the keys? This is very confusing. Very distracting. Oh, more of that. Yeah, Game Awards was nothing special, really. That's sad, because if it's gonna replace E3, I want some, you know, big announcements. This is the way to a different key, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. Does an automated shotgun like this actually exist? Or is this just gamey? I've thought about upgrading my TV to get the 165 hertz, but the TV I'm looking at is too big. That's a shame. You should complain. Is the American way. If you're not getting exactly what you want, complain to the manager. Good idea. Thank you. I pride myself on great ideas. Like when I decided to throw whipped cream on my face for that one subathon. I like how he had to, like, push himself back further before he died. Okay, this is a save point. Still don't see, like, a teleporter exit. Other than the one at the very beginning of the level. press the button. Did I win? This is a really huge level. I don't know, it just dawned on me, but like... I was here just trying to kind of speed through this, and I'm still nowhere near the end. Trying not to waste ammo. Okay, so path to the right of the teleporter exit. Shadow wasting as usual. Wasting? What do you mean wasting? I'm not wasteful. Unless you mean that I'm wasting away on the inside. In which case, yes. But that's a different trouble. Okay, so to the right. I assume it's referring to this. Are you kidding? How did I not pick up that key? Really? That was all that I needed to do? Am I just insane? I swear I got this key before. I feel like this is the third time I've gotten the message of like you found all the keys. Hell, I did. Wait, this is level 6? Wait. Oh, okay, no, this is level 5. Sorry. The font made it look like a 6 to me for a second. I only quickly read it. I knew it. I knew there was gonna be some secret. Unless I pull the string and which opens the secret compartment. Feeling embarrassing photos of SpongeBob at the Christmas party. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that. I thought getting 25 health would put me above 100, but I guess only certain things do that. I've gotten further in Metroid Prime 4, and it really does make me very sad. And I'm sad that I feel this way, and I'm sad that it turned out the way it did. But I'm not done with it, so I'm not prepared to, like, definitively state my opinion. And I'm used to having opinions people don't agree with, but, like, I don't know, I feel almost wrong for having this opinion, you know what I mean? It's so weird. Because I can, like, turn my nostalgia brain off and be like, yeah, this is a technical marvel, and they do a lot of interesting things. And then my, like, my analytical brain gets to the point where it's like, okay, so then why aren't you enjoying this? And I don't have a good answer. Sneaky. That was something I hated about Doom 3. Like, my friend who is a big Doom 3 fan, Will, he's always like, oh no, Doom 3 is really good, and like, when I played through it, I was like, this is so frustrating. Every enemy encounter felt like they spawned enemies really far behind you, so that way, like, you would get caught up in battle, and then they would sneak up behind you and hit you, and it just so irritated me. Doom 3 isn't the best Doom, you know, in terms of, like, fan, you know, feelings, but, like, I don't know, the way my friend was describing it was like, it seemed like it would at least be above that level, and it wasn't. Okay. I do have to wonder how different this version is from the N64 version. Because sometimes picturing this on an N64 controller sounds like a nightmare. I know I've said that before, but just can't help but think it, you know? Because there were a lot of FPSs on the N64, but I think we all kind of agree that, like, the N64 controller is not the best for, you know, FPSs. Sorry I don't have too much else exciting to add about the Game Awards, it's just... It's funny to me how much Star Wars there was. That was actually a strange surprise to me. Between Star Wars Fates and that one Star Wars racing game, like, it was just kind of like, wow, they brought a lot more than I would have thought. Don't like all the noises. I appreciate that the knife has decent range. What the fuck? What happened? Okay. Do I have to... I don't know if that was the intent, but... Actually, you know, it probably was. Okay. Did I miss another button or something? Oh, hi. Yeah, sir, you looked really cool while you were walking as I shot you. Ooh, pretty. A minigun checkpoint. The best kind of checkpoint. Do you think any of the devs of this game, like, actually come to people's streams to see how they play even all these years later? I would like to think if I made games, I would check up on them on like a regular basis. But it's hard to say, because I've seen devs for new games, but not for old games. But yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I didn't know if this would be old enough that, like, whoever worked on it just wouldn't care anymore. But I do think it would be cool. There was, like, an old dev who was just like, hey, yeah, I did, I don't know, textures or whatever, like, you could just chat with them. Turok is almost 30 years, the devs are probably in their late 50s, dead from old age. No. I don't want to die that young. Or maybe I do, I don't know. Oh god. I just hate that I just said that, because that reminds me of that stupid, what's his name? That one country singer who made the most annoying ad I had ever heard at Target. Life, it never died. Well, I mean, women are my favorite guy. That is true. But in terms of, I will tell the world to stop the war. I agree. It's such a good song. I remember seeing that the guy who made that song performed at like a Jonas Brothers concert or something, and nobody knew who they were. I was like, man, I would have been so hyped if I went to a concert and then that came on stage. It'd be awesome. You know, part of me really did want to be like, but it's, you know, Jonas Brothers fans, so they have no taste. But, like, I don't care. Just don't care. I was making that joke in my head more out of, like, an obligation to say something than I was because I actually meant it. Chronoceptor piece. Very nice. I still have not encountered a single key, and that's worrying. Bonk Sands? Why Bonk Sands? Why you do that, Kelsey? Oh, well, I'm lower on water. Wow. Well, but that's lyrics. He was spitting bars, as the kids say. I really hope I learn more Gen Z lingo so that way I can torture my friends with it. Because at least one of my friends really despises Gen Z lingo. No cap. Yeah, yeah. His least favorite Gen Z lingo is glizzy. I believe that's his least favorite. He's not a fan of those glizzies, you know? It would be really helpful if this had a map. Also, I think I heard a report. Maybe it was just a meme, but like, I thought somebody posted. There was like an article written where it's like, In-N-Out removes Order 67 from their like ticket pool because of rowdy Gen Z customers. Because 6-7. Which I still don't entirely understand. Honestly, though, to me, that's not even really article-worthy. Because I feel like that just encourages more of it, you know? Like, people are gonna look at that article and be like, that's it? Well, I could do better. If you ever do gross, disgusting Gen Z bullshit, I'll personally ban you from every channel you're a part of. I'll leave you in tears because you betrayed normal people. I only ever do it ironically. If I ever say no cap, it is purely because I'm just trying to, you know, just elicit that, like, ugh reaction, you know? I'm so mad when you hear Gen Z or something. That's true. That's actually true, Sans. Admittedly, I don't even know what, like, you know, what years you have to be considered Gen Z, but disgusting losers, jeez. So aggressive. Most mid of gens. Oh, Sans. Kelsey might be very upset at you for that. I shouldn't have forced it. Oh, you can just climb this. I don't know why, for some reason I thought you had to jump up. What are we calling ourselves Gen anyway? We're not robots. I mean, yes, but also hasn't society done that for a long time? And like, oh, the new generation of children or whatever. I'm getting a very bad feeling about this. Is this time to leave Shadow? No, no! I wasn't... I was just saying. I wasn't, like, trying to stir up anything. Generations didn't exist before Street Fighter 3. Yeah, you're totally right. Mind. Un-VIP Kelsey, no. You're not allowed to. What the f... Then you know what you must not do? Sort of. Maybe. You know, I don't know how to phrase it. Sort of. Like, if I understand what you're asking or saying, then like you're saying that I shouldn't un-VIP you. You're stirring up trouble. I did nothing of the sort. And also, Pixel, you didn't answer my question. Hey, Structor, it's good to see you. How are you? Shadow, I will take your present. But I don't have a present. Because I don't deserve a present. Which question? What you answered what Pokemon do you like, but not what legendaries. Do you have a past and a future? I have a past. Future, harder to say. What legendaries? All I saw was Totodile and Cyndaquil, and those are not legendaries. Mewtwo and Entei are the first. Oh, okay. That definitely did not come through if you did send that. Oh no, oh. I wanted those health packs. Oh well. You saw it? I'm sorry, I guess I'm insane then. Why do you ask? I was curious. Because, I was looking through some old Pokemon cards. My childhood collection. Speaking of which, are you excited for the massive Christ? Sort of. I admit that, my family isn't really doing anything for Christmas, so I'm not, like... it's not like I'm gonna be doing anything special. I'm just, you know... just gonna be spending time at home, which I do anyway, so... it's not gonna feel all that different, you know what I mean? Christmas stream, maybe. I feel like Christmas is a bad time to stream, though. I want a cheesesteak. Well, yeah. I'm gonna see my mom's. Oh, that sounds great. It is on a Thursday. Yeah. Suppose it's true. But to be honest with you, my family's probably gonna want me to spend time with them anyway. Like, just hang out. Steak made of cheese. It's steak with cheese. There's this place called Philly Frank's in San Marcos that has good cheesesteaks. They're spoiled in North County. Are they? place that is good. Yeah. I feel that. That's how you know a place is good, if there's no parking. I'm excited to give you your gift. What gift? I don't deserve such gifts. Especially because I wasn't able to get anything, like, impressive for you. Because I'm bad. Told you before, you never need to give me gifts, so I mean, I know, but I want to. That's the thing. Playing this? Yes, I am. Though I didn't see a gift note from Sans, but apparently that gift note said that I should be using DisplayPort instead of HDMI, so this is currently 120 FPS, where my monitor will go up to 180, I think Sans said. Yeah, so, I'm gonna get 50% more frames. It's just a better HDMI 2.1. Okay, I'll take your word for it, because I'm not very knowledgeable. Classic port weirdness, I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know either. You wanted to give me a gift. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but you deserve better, is what I'm saying. I'm sure there's a reason, like they don't want people to pay the HDMI. I mean, maybe. There could be any number of reasons, really. How does the picture look? Do you get really deep blacks? So the picture looks great, but the thing is, I don't think I've, like, calibrated it properly, you know? Why is it like that? It's a mini LED VA panel, so there will be some smearing. I can't say I've noticed, but I'm not an expert, so maybe. How few of my other give me anything? You give nah, it's not enough. What is smearing? Well, generally it's when you take a substance and then smush it across another substance. So, VA panels are usually bad at black to black transitions, so something dark moving across the screen will have black ghosting behind it. I can't say I've noticed that, but I don't even know when I would begin to look for it. As with a lot of monitor things, maybe I could notice if somebody, like, pointed it out to me, but I wouldn't know on my own. Fucking autocorrect. It's so funny. I remember, back in high school for me, like, iPod Touches were brand new, and, they introduced... Oh gosh, I forget what version of iOS it was, but, like, they introduced an update that added autocorrect, and it was so aggressive, and you couldn't turn it off, and it was so wrong, and everyone hated it. I thought that would be the end of autocorrect. Yet somehow it persisted through that. I remember the days you had to jailbreak your iPhone before you could even add a background. Those were certainly days. They were some of the days of all time. So what other game are you planning to stream? I don't know yet, to be honest with you. I'm still debating it. For that, the only background you were allowed to have was a headshot of Steve Jobs. I mean, basically. Another one of the worst case tests for say. Interesting. I will have to take a look at it later, because right now I'm Turoking. My very last shot. So my pick can win again. I was gonna make that one the streamer's choice one, because Turok was the one that won the last poll. So this is the, like, community choice. Choose my pick. What is your pick? I'm open to selecting games people want me to stream. I don't know what people want. I don't know what would be fun. As you can tell, I'm not a very good streamer. So... Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Xenoblade Chronicles 3DS actually is a very good port. It says I found all the keys on this level, so that's cool. Hear about the official Okami Twitter flame? Did they really? Well, I don't keep up with any like Twitter happenings, but what happened? Oh my god, no! 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 No, I just lost so much progress. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, thanks, Turok, indeed. Now I'm, like, lost. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, God. Going. Some guy posted complaining about Keeley saying I'll never forgive him for posting a video. Reply, gun and playing this. What? That is, a strange thing. Oh, I didn't lose progress. Oh my god. So let's see, there's basically... Posting a video of him introducing... I posted a reply showing Mamarasi with a gun and a baseball bat. I screenshot. That's... I mean... maybe I'm just not visualizing it correctly, but I don't know what... I don't know what the point of that is. Like, I'm not even clear what it's trying to imply. Okay, hold on. Just so I can see this. The fuck does this mean? What? This is even less like what I imagined. The reply is a reference to a meme that shows a sleeping Patrick. People in a game doesn't feature guns or balls or... Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's stupid. I mean, it's definitely a stupid thing to say, but, like, I'm not sure I really understand it. Am I too old to understand? Is this one of those things where it's like, whoa, he doesn't get it, he's too old? Ethan, hey, it's good to see you again. It's going okay, I think. The post said that maybe them being autistic is why they don't understand. Why people are interviewed, I don't think they're autistic, they're only saying to play dumb. I'm really not sure I understand the situation. So someone was complaining that Okami existed, and then Okami reacted like that. But Ethan, how are you? I'm sorry, I'm all sorts of just trying to get my brain around things. My very small brain. They weren't complaining about Okami, but the tweet can't be. I mean, I couldn't see the original tweet that they were replying to, so maybe I just am missing something. The original post was hoping. Oh. Maybe. I mean, definitely my friend Will never forgive Jeff Keighley for not announcing Half-Life 3 when everyone was convinced he would, and so Will tuned in and wasted his time watching an awards ceremony he hated. Magic is Half-Life, yeah. It's the first thing anybody thinks of, honestly. I think I have a chest infection. Oh, goodness. I really hope you, you know, get treatment for it soon and, like, heal up quickly. Forgive Keighley for giving Mario Kart World the belt. I have no particular horse in that race. I still need to play more Sonic Racing. This game is such a liar. All keys on the level found. You said that the last time I found a key. And this is the same level. Give error. I honestly, that's my choice for racing game of the year. Okay, it could also be the flu. It's very, very confusing. And we'll go to ooh. Well, yeah, please go get that checked out, because it sounds like something you don't want to leave unchecked. Interesting. Well, so the thing about Prime 4, though, is that it released in December, which, if I remember correctly, the Game Awards disqualifies games released in December for recency bias. So, depending on how next year goes, it could be nominated next year, but honestly, I don't think it will. Get release date snubbed. I mean, yeah, kind of. didn't have Prime 4 nominated. Oh wait, oh sorry. Claire Obscure got nominated and that shit was out since February. Yeah. That's the thing. December releases don't get consideration. What was the game? I think there was a game last year that people were like, oh, it better get nominated even though it released like the year before in December. Which always bothers me. Hold on, let me focus on boss fight and then I will read. I feel like there's not enough racing games to get. I mean, Air Riders isn't gonna get nominated though. Because it released this year in time for it to be nominated. Oh, also, funny story, I had a dream last night where I was playing Team Fortress 2, and I was playing as Sniper, and I was doing so well, which is unusual because I don't play Sniper generally, and I suck at Sniper, so, I want to try playing TF2 tonight, and playing Sniper to see if, like, my brain was trying to be like, play Sniper and you'll be a lot better, trust me. Defeated the Mantis. Pizza. I wasn't good with any shooter game. That's so not true. My point wasn't that the game doesn't deserve it, just that a lot of people don't know about it. It's more cult classic than something like Half-Life 2. Okay, I'm making decent progress in this game. Decent progress. Feel like it started as a cult classic, but got more recognition when it got ported and remastered. Wait, what game are we talking about? I'm a little lost now, I'm sorry. Okami. Oh, I see. I mean, it definitely didn't sell well when it first came out. She unlocked infinite lives. Well, I wouldn't cheat. Not me. Oh, okay. Thank you for spending your lunch with me. Have a good rest of your day at work. Shadow Cheat? I'm not. I'm genuinely not. I unlocked the ability, and I am consciously opting not to. So it is the opposite of that. Oh. Of course I would biff it at the last jump. Shadow is I'm not cheating. I'm not. Point out a single time where I have. You can't, because I haven't. Oh my god, I almost messed it up again. I was gonna be very disappointed. Oh god! I don't like this area. It's too foggy. 7.8 out of 10, too much fog. Okay. Did I just doom myself? Just now. No. I'm sorry, Kelsey. Are you kidding me? I swear I made that jump. Am I cheating, Kelsey? Would a cheater do something like that? I think not. Deserved. How could you? Oh, I could have gone down here the entire freaking time. Well, that's sad. I can kind of relate to that Twitter guy. Like, you could say that you were disappointed it wasn't... Not saying Okami is bad. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't necessarily... I mean, it's not a cool thing to say. To be like, man, this game sucks. Why'd they announce this instead of the thing I wanted? But, like... I feel like if you're a game dev, you kind of need to be above stuff like that. Because, like, yeah, that guy can be in the wrong, but, like, you're only making yourself look, you know, foolish. On Twitter, people will always take the word. Yeah, exactly, and it's like interacting with it will only ever be negative. Because, like, in what world would anybody have looked at that tweet and been like, "Damn, Okami, you really destroyed that guy. Oh my god, I gotta buy your game now." Like, no, that was never going to happen, even in the best possible circumstance. So it's like, it's just not worth engaging with those sorts of things. For the most part. There are exceptions, but, like, for something as, I don't know. Again, I haven't seen the original tweet that started that, so, like, I can't claim to know exactly how right or wrong he is, but, like, for the most part, you just don't really stand to gain much by, you know, replying. Even aside from the, like, don't feed the trolls aspect, like, you're only ever just gonna come off like a tool bag, you know? It's just a video of I still loathe it. Yeah. See, what they should have done... What they should have done is they should have replied with, like, "Oh, dude, same." That would have taken the wind right out of that guy's sails, and made you not look like an asshole, you know? Or at least, like, such a minor asshole, it wouldn't have created a controversy, you know? I mean, it's just a personal thing. Honestly, if I were in charge of Okami's Twitter account, I wouldn't have responded in the first place. But if I was told, like, you have to respond to this, I would at least just try and take the wind out of the guy's sails and be like, yeah, no, I can't believe him either. How dare Jeff Keighley, you know? One sentence, not everyone has a degree in Twitter, yeah. What are you talking about, Structor? Everyone knows everything about Twitter. They're all experts. Everyone is super knowledgeable and well-versed. People don't say stupid things on the internet. Yeah, imagine if it's cool. There's glitch. I can imagine it, and all I'm really picturing is a bunch of people going, "What a woke class." That's when you run out of lives. I assume you have to restart from your save point. If I had to guess, I have not run out of lives, so I don't know. You know, speaking of, they're, you know, I love Game Grumps. I'll say this. I love them. I think they're funny. I enjoy watching them play games, even if sometimes they're a little annoying. They're playing TCG Card Shop Sim right now, which I really wanted them to play, because I was like, oh, that sounds like such a great, you know, series for them. And, it's mostly been fun, but it is so painful to watch Aaron make declarations about the game when he's entirely wrong. Where he excuse me, he was trying to say that you can't type in the price for items, you have to use the buttons, and it's like, no, just click it like it's a text box. And you know, sometimes that can be really frustrating to see. Somebody being like, no, you can't do that, and it's like, yes, you can. What are you talking about? I know the Grumps are rather infamous for not, you know, reading tutorials or anything, but even still, it can be tough. Imagine how frustrating if you're dead. Oh, I know, right? I'm gonna regret it, but I think I'm gonna jump. I knew it. How was I supposed to know? I couldn't see. Seems like most people are on Okami's side in this instance, which I can kind of understand. That comes with shitting on the game reveal. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I don't necessarily blame Okami, at least as far as I understand the situation. It seems like they were just trying to be like, yeah, okay, buddy, but they just really went the wrong way with that. Hi, Platinum! It's good to see you! Hi, Precious Bean, how are you? These Twitter brand accounts are really weird because people don't expect professionalism or at them for support. Yeah, Twitter is such a weird, I don't know what you call it, thing nowadays. So that I'm pretty sure is being directed by Kamiya. yeah, true. I'm glad you're okay, Platinum. Working on meeting Kelsey in person. I'm very jealous. I would love to meet Kelsey in person. Like, you can have Wendy's making fun of people saying from the and then someone says my food was cold in this I'm sorry, I had that experience. Yeah. It's very strange. Wasn't expecting tree elevator. Those two possibly coexist. I don't know. I'm not a marketing expert. I'm no... Yeah, actually, no, I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna make a sarcastic joke. I just don't even feel like making the joke. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of just the general public. People want everything all the time. Just like in that, song. Anything and everything all of the time. I forget his name. Bo Burnham, was it? Or am I mixing him up with someone else? Anything and everything all of the time. Wow. 2 birds with 1 stone right there. Welcome to the internet. Yes, yeah. Am I mixing him up with someone else? I feel like I get a lot of, like, comedians and stuff mixed up. I think that's him. Okay. Yeah. It's so weird. Working retail has really given me quite the, eye-opening for how, you know, how people can view the general public, and yet also how people can view the corporate side of things. I was thinking you can't get until you know what you want by Joe Jackson. That's also quite good. This gun is awesome. You know, this is reminding me of, what's the... In LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, there's a level where you're, like, in the, you know, Ewok village in the, like, the treetops. And this reminds me very much of that level. Just, like, spiraling up and down around trees. Oh, these are these guys are more durable than I was expecting. Sounds like something's following me, and I don't I don't like that. Oh, I think it's that guy. There we go. Level 7 key. Okay, I think I still need 2 more. All keys on this level found. I don't believe you. In fact, you're lying to me. Turok, you have lied to me once again. Why do I keep getting the pop-up that's like, oh, you found all the keys, if I don't find all the keys? Why? Why do that to me? Laser beam sniper. This game's fun. I take issue with like the level design a bit, but like for the most part the action is really fun, and I do like the concept that it's like it's divided into levels, but in a way that feels like it's just one giant level, one giant world, you know? That's cool. Don't surprise me like that. We'll just end up getting shotgunned. I can definitely see why this game became such a, like, cult classic, you know? And I do appreciate that the 2015, I think it was, 2015 remaster was so, you know, faithful to the material. Like, it's a really high-quality port. Or remaster, or whatever you call it. Honestly, I'm on the side of Okami. Here's a game that millions of people are excited for. Death put hard work and some shitting on it. He's telling you the truth and he wasn't actually shitting on it, but this is the internet. You can't... Yeah. That and like... I don't know. For me, it's one of those, I'm more on Okami's side than I am on the random Twitter guy's side, but to me it's just one of those things where it's like, you shouldn't have responded to it in the first place. Incendiary as it is, it's just gonna lead to worse situations, you know? Because there's nothing quite as, attractive to trolls as, hey, this giant brand gets mad, so, like, we'll get a response if we do something. You know? Just feels like it's like, for the sake of everyone, they shouldn't. Not that they're wrong for wanting to defend themselves, but more so, it's just the reality of the situation. I mean, I think I've said this before on stream, but like, I would be so okay if stores started allowing their employees to be more rude. Because having worked at Target, I can tell you there are so many times I wished I could have been like, shut up, just shut up and you get out of here. And it's not like I would have done it to every customer. It's just you know, I didn't think it would have been unjustified, but it's the sort of thing where it's like, even if they allow it, there's still the matter of like, well, you know that people are gonna go in expecting a fight, you know, trying to bait it, so to speak. That's just how the internet is, you know? Like, can you imagine if retail employees didn't have to put up with people's shit? As weird of a thing as it is to say, it's like, I think it would actually make the overall guest experience better. Because, like, it's not that you have to be rude to everyone, it's just rude to the people who are being rude to you. It's like, then you get it out of your system, and then when you have to be nice to good people, then it's a lot easier because you've gotten all the frustration out. And realistically, it's always frustrated me that, like, people who cause a stink tend to get their way more than, you know, a good customer. Because it's just positive reinforcement for being awful. Because, like, if you raise a big stink, if you become a big enough headache, you get what you want. It's like, that's not... To me, that's not fair, you know? Like, there was a guy who, when I worked at Target, because, like, the way Target works is that, like, they would have a team, like, who would update, or at least when I worked there, I don't know if they've changed it, but, like, they would have a team who would update the shelf labeling, and then they would have the regular, you know, team members, switch the product as needed. And, there was one day that happened to video games, where, like, the display case for the video games got adjusted to, like, move some stuff. And, I think it was around the time Labo was a thing. So, like, there was a Labo set advertised, you know, on the, like, shelf, but it hadn't been placed there yet. So some guy was trying to be like, you guys are advertising Nintendo Switches for, like, $70, so you have to give that to me. And I initially was like, I'm sorry, sir, that's for Nintendo Labo, that, you know, that label, you know, just had just been placed and it just needs to be moved. But he insisted I call a manager, and the manager, as far as I was aware, he kind of stood his ground in being like, I can't give it to you for that price. I'm sorry. But still, I was thinking to myself, like, I think he may have been offered, like, a discount or something, where it was like, oh, you know, we can give you 10% off for the trouble. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, this guy gets to come in here and cause a hassle for everyone and get money off of the product. When people who are good and don't cause problems have to pay full price, you know? It's always bothered me. Sorry I'm going on a rant, I just realized, but I don't know. It's something that'll stick with me for a long time. Shadow, guess what? What? What's going on? Platinum, you precious being. This level feels massive. That's probably also another thing that made it kind of a cult classic, is, like, I feel like the scale for this game is so much bigger than shooters usually are. I got an NVMe SSD for my streaming computer, so now it doesn't take this. Hey! Nice! That is great. The jump to SSD was so massive for me. I remember, because my dad was always kind of negative about the concept of SSDs. And, you know, one day I was like, you know, I'm just gonna try it anyway. You know, it's getting more popular. So I put it in my computer, and I was stunned at how much faster it was. And I've never gone back. Running in like 3 minutes. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Maybe less yet? I mean, honestly, I would imagine it's closer to like a minute. I feel like a lot of people overestimate the time when it comes to computer boots. For sure. Yeah. But either way, I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that you got that, because it really does make a huge difference. I've been hearing that there's a RAM shortage. I don't know why that is, other than just I've heard it's because of AI, you know, increasing the demands for RAM. But, apparently it could cause the price of Xbox to raise yet again. I'm just happy that my streaming computer isn't a task of its own just to start streaming. Yeah. It will. Yeah, I was hearing a report that, like, they're planning for it. Just crazy. It's not that it isn't understandable, but it is just crazy, you know? And also, apparently Black Ops 7 has pretty seriously underperformed. Soft is part of the problem, yeah. Why did your dad dislike SSDs? Because they're, effective, they have a limit. Like a usage limit. I forget what it is, but it's like, your SSD only has a certain amount of, like, read and writes over its entire life. My dad always didn't like that. So do HDDs. I mean, like, I tried to be the one to argue that it's like, it's not like HDDs won't die either. But my dad always said that it, you know, it was faster on SSDs or whatever. I mean, granted, this was many years ago. I'm sure things have improved since. But just when I was in high school, I was having this conversation. Mechanical risk. Yeah. Oh, believe me, I'm very well aware of how hard the, you know, regular hard disk drives can fail. Because, I have a friend who I'm doing a, YouTube series project with, and we've been planning it for years, and we've been filming for years, and, one of his backup drives that had a bunch of footage on it, died. You know, hard disk. It just died. And, we're getting it recovered at a data center. But it's like, I haven't had that problem with SSDs, you know?
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Jade, thank you. That was actually expertly timed. Oh, okay. perfectly timed. It really was. That was a great moment to use that. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna go down and... Oh, okay. Oh, and there's a way back up. Okay, thank goodness. Level 7. Oh, thank you for the clip, Platinum. I will share that, or actually, you're a mod. You should be able to share it in the clips channel in my Discord. I'd appreciate it, because that was just perfectly timed. Oh, okay. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I feel like I haven't been getting as many clips lately. I feel bad about it, because I do want to be entertaining. I have those perfect moments that make a clip clippable. I know. It's tough because I'm usually the type of person that's like, I don't want to force it, because I don't want it to be... I want it to be this, like, thing that I look back on and I'm like, ooh, that's so forced, you know? You know, no, you don't have to force it, but I like, just lately, I just haven't been getting that many moments. So it's like, it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. And I don't, oh, jeez. I don't necessarily think that's the case. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. I've been insecure about streaming lately. You aren't alone. Thank you. That does make me feel better, because sometimes it really does feel like everyone is reaching new heights but me, you know? And as unhealthy of a mindset as it is, I often think, like, it must be because of something I'm doing, like, I'm not being entertaining enough. Which isn't necessarily true. Still under 1K. Yeah, I've been stuck at, like, 880 followers for a long time. And I know a big part of it is I don't use, like, social media anymore. I don't really, like, advertise myself on other platforms and stuff, so, like, those are all things people say to do, and it's like, I just got too much else, you know? Like, content creation is not a profession for me, it's a hobby, and, like, it would take a long time to get to the point where it would become a profession. Having to use social media. Yeah, no, honestly, it feels good not to use social media anymore. But just, I know people say, like, you have to use it if you want to grow, because Twitch's algorithm's garbage, and, like, you know, you need to make yourself available on many platforms, and it's like, I don't know. Maybe you can call me lazy, but I just don't want to. For me, the trade-off of having to use social media is not worth it. Oh, they're riding dinosaurs now? That's awesome. God. This thing takes a lot of damage. Fusion cannon. That sounds awesome. I finally feel like I'm, you know, making some decent, you know, like a decent pace in this game. Ooh, I thought I overjumped. Okay, well. That was a fun diversion. I really wish there was a save point before a sequence like this. I know this is the 90s and that was not a thing they did, but it would just make me feel less anxious. Oh, save point. Oh, thank goodness. It was actually kind of smart of him to try and run behind me, so he could surround me. Didn't work, but it was smart. Quad rocket launcher. That sounds amazing. Although, did it replace a weapon? It looked like it did. Oh my god, what is happening? Set a nuke off. Marty, I'm scared. I don't know if I should jump down to that bridge. It looks like it's just begging me to kill myself. But I don't know. Okay, yeah, this is where I came from, I think. Although, you know what, let's save before I try anything stupid. Oh! I actually could make that jump. Really? That was all that was here? This music's pretty awesome, I gotta say. Cool. I don't believe that was the intended path. Let me see where it actually intended me to go. Or maybe that was the intended path? If so, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess it was. It's a shame I didn't play this when it was, you know, new. I would love to know what it was like to play it back in the day, you know? I already did this one. Except for that, I didn't do that, but I don't... Well, I'm certainly happy to get more grenades, if nothing else. Should probably use the arrows a few times. As to not eat up resources from other guns. Because that is definitely one thing that's caught me off guard about this game, is the reliance, or like the scarcity of ammo, rather. I was gonna say reliance on other weapons, but that isn't really clear. This part is so awesome. Makes me feel like I'm basically the Doomslayer. Or the Doom guy, depending on which you prefer. Because I know some people do prefer Doom guy. I admit, I actually like the term Doomslayer, but it could also be because I didn't, like, grow up calling him the Doom guy or anything. kind of reminds me of that, what's it, the controversy around Final Fantasy VII Remake, where, like, the character was going to be called Kate Sith, even though that's definitely not how you pronounce that name. Yes. Wait, one key to find. Okay, I thought I found the final key, but I guess not. I also need to look to see if this game, because I believe the other stream we did confirm that, like, it got a PC release back in the day. I don't remember if it was a simultaneous release, though. Or if, like, they ported it later to Windows. Yeah, probably better not to give the robot the chance to, like, reboot. Oh my god! oh. I thought the dinosaur exploded, like, right down the middle. I was thinking that was a little more brutal than I was expecting even for this game. Dino-sploder. Yeah. He exploded. Was awesome, dude. Oh, I shouldn't have tried. I shouldn't have. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind? Okay, thank you for not respawning every single enemy. So close. It's so close it looks like you can make it, but you really can't. Sounds like a husky. You know those videos of huskies that, like, don't want to take a bath or whatever, and so rah rah rah. Kind of like that. Oh my god. Okay. We're good. We're good. I was very scared of dying right there, but thankfully I had just enough jump range. What? Weapon. I need a good weapon for this. Yeah. Yeah, I should have thought a little more. Actually, yeah, this one should be okay. Okay, good. Much better. You know, live and let live. Those turrets didn't harm me, so I'm just not gonna bother. Phew. No. Already did this one. I thought there was still one more key. Yeah, there's still one more. Just gotta make sure I find every little nook and cranny. Thing ate all of my shotgun shells. I'll go through the portal just to check, but I don't think it's gonna lead me anywhere, you know, that I need to go to. Oh, you're kidding. Oh god! Oh, I'm an idiot! What did I do? What button was that even for? Oh, was it for... It was for this. Thank goodness that bug didn't hit me on the way down. That's always so frustrating whenever you see an enemy coming towards you when you're, like, going up a ladder, and you're like, please, please don't hit me. Please just pass by. I don't want to get knocked off of this ladder because of you. Thank goodness I didn't try, because when I reached this area I couldn't collect any more triangles, so I thought, like, best not jump for it anyway. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have died. As much as I may need triangles, I don't need them that badly. I'm not gonna risk it. The sound design in this game, it really is. Honestly, it is very just... It hits all the right notes for me, you know? It's like I was expecting, you know, Turok Dinosaur Hunter, like, shooty, you know, game, and like I'm not disappointed. And all the gun sounds are very satisfying too. I can definitely understand why this game was beloved. Because in my, you know, ignorant way, I kind of just filed it under, like, yeah, it's a 90s shooter. Some people liked it because they grew up with it, but, like, you know, it's a 90s shooter. But I can understand why people like this, you know? It's definitely more than just a 90s shooter, you know? Like, it's got some really cool ideas and cool, you know, concepts. That's where oh my god. That makes far more sense. Excuse me. Oh my god. I can't believe I did that. I literally went down because I was like, oh, there's some purple triangles. Like, that should help me get a life. Nope, nope. I lost. I lost it. It's not worth returning to get those. So I was looking at that. I was looking at that and thinking, oh, that would be nice. A fool. I do like this climbing mechanic as well. Oh, that was all that was here? Whoops. But yeah, the climbing mechanic feels very modern. So I'm, impressed that, Turok did it. Oh god. Oh. I was not expecting this in the slightest. That's the thing. I think it's not actual. I mean, it is lava, but like, it's not actually like real lava. You know what I mean? It's like fake lava the developers put there to hide, you know, hide a secret path. Because they, you know. They're probably thinking like, yeah, who would ever... Oh, shit. Because you get hurt in regular lava here, so... But yeah, it was cool. Honestly, I am kind of surprised that I found that at all, because I would not have jumped in the lava, you know, like that deep unless, you know, that kind of circumstance happened where I was just so curious why the devs would bother putting a closed room of lava. Funny how that works. The gamer in me is like, they wouldn't put that there unless there was something to it. Also, did you know that the development team for this game, Iguana Entertainment, was where the founder of Retro Studios worked, and poached several people, you know, so that way he could bring to Retro Studios, so they could eventually work on Metroid Prime. So, fun little factoid there. Oh god, hold on, Platinum, I do see your message, I just am in the middle of this fight. So I had to mute the stream, I never even heard the answer to my question. Yes, I was swimming in lava, but it wasn't like real lava. It was just a cover to hide the secret. Because real lava damages you. Was water dyed lava? Yeah, I mean basically. Or it was lava dyed water. Directly linked to the Guy game, in a sad in a sad way, yes. it is very sad that the founder of Metroid Prime, or the founder of Metroid Prime, the founder of Retro Studios who made Metroid Prime, was such a him. How he was the way he was. Apparently nobody has really seen him since, so like maybe he's changed his ways. What is the point of that button? See anywhere where I can like climb, right? Yeah. I don't get it. Yeah, okay, I can't climb that. Can't even be bothered. They really hid this last key quite well. Damn. Well, unfortunately it is gonna be that time, so I'm gonna save and call it for today. But next time I stream this game, I'm gonna look up where the key is, and then probably beat the game, assuming level 8 isn't crazy long or anything. But yes. Thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi, chatting, all that. I really appreciate it. I try and stream every other day, so Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific. Although there's currently, Thursdays are currently impacted because of treatment. But if you join my Discord, !Discord, or there's a link in my bio, that is the best place to keep up with my streams, as well as chat with me and other cool people. And a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I'm going to beat this game. I'm going to. Looking up a guide is also cheating. Well, it's far too late for that, Pixel. But, yeah. We're gonna raid someone, so if you have a, suggestion, let me know. Otherwise, I'm sure I can find someone. So I'm a cheating quitter. I guess I am. But, let's see. Who's live that we can raid? Or quitting cheater. Let's see. Adam is playing Doom the Dark Ages. There's Cat playing Risk of Rain. Nashi. G Nashi. Doom. Well, hold on. So I just noticed Cat's stream says last week till California, and I think it might be fun to raid and be like, go to California, you know. But no, we can raid Adam. I suppose it's been a while. Yeah, so Adam is playing Doom the Dark Ages. Not to come to Cali, no. Exclamation mark raid will send my raid message, so you can copy and paste that and send it in the chat when we get there. Adam is currently playing Doom the Dark Ages, so I hope you will check them out. But yeah, that will be it from me for today. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later, and let's go raid. Bye!